Good evening. This is Darsh Kapadia, and today we will be interviewing Mr. Kalpesh Vora. So, Mr. Vora, why don't you introduce yourself?
Yeah, hi Darsh, thank you. Uh, my name is Kalpesh Vora, and we are into outdoor and other media related business since over 66 years. And we are fortunate enough to have uh, in touch with a lot of industries and made the different documentation for safety protocols and all. And we do have a few problems which will be discussed in safety measures in our industry also. So tell me, Darshia.
Yeah, so what is your definition of safety?
Safety basically, in simple sense, defines as a avoiding a situation where occurrence of any damage or calamity or injury to people or to environment or whatever it is. So have a safe condition, basically in simple language.
Hmm. So, do you think that safety is emphasized enough in your industry?
Not really. Actually, it is, I would say, 30% as of now. And there are a lot of requirement of safety protocols and uh, lot of equipments and safety equipments are also needed, and a person who's knowledgeable about safety protocols and definitions and training is a requirement right now. Need
Hmm.
of an hour, actually, you can say.
There's a lot of room for improvement, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
and even the workers, they don't follow their safety protocol by
hmm,
themselves. So proper inspection is also required,
okay.
which is all lacking. So that's what I would say.
So, what is the safety ideal that you strive for?
Uh, Safety idea, I would say, as I said, it is basically it's required so that no damage is happens.
Hmm.
Especially like if you take people into consideration, so you need to monitor them.
Yeah.
Uh, Whether they are following the safety instructions. And for monitoring, there are a lot of tools which we can use, and these tools need to be available. And I think probably inspection from a safety personnel is very much required.
Hmm. So, how far do you think that your current industry has progressed with respect to safety from the beginning?
Uh, so beginning there were no actually there were no safety measures and all, but now with the government forming some few norms in various industries and in our industry also, not very strict as of now in our industry, but yeah, people, the young generations, they have taken it forward and they are following it up a little bit. But as I said, the lack is from the worker side, and the lack is from the contractor side, where like proper use of tools of safety belts, proper use of the equipments is not followed properly, and that's where we are lacking. So that's what I said, 30% as of now, and probably this year, by the end of the year, maybe it will go to 50% and so on. So it is going to take 1 or 2 years more to have 100% safety situations.
So, it's a bit lacking, but it's evolving, definitely.
Yeah, correct.
All right. So, how do you think that safety and productivity are related?
Uh, Productivity and safety, I would say, related very much because if you don't have the protocols in your organization, especially for the industries, I would say, if you don't have the protocols, then there are chances of damage, there are chances of health issues among your workers, among your staff,
Hmm.
uh, uh, possible damage and loss of your equipment, or maybe the one big loss which can be saved is big enough. And there are a lot of accidents which keep on happening,
Hmm.
and that is I think more concerned towards not following the safety protocol. So basically, that is one reason. And secondly, once you have the discipline in place in your industry and your organization, then there is a full trust and full faith from the staff side, which will improve your quality of staff which you are gaining.
Hmm.
And so that there is a trust level which is developed. Like, yeah, the company takes care of us and looks after us very well. In fact, even the medical first aid, everything which comes under all the safety umbrella.
Okay. So how do you feel that the workers in this industry, what do you think is the opinion on working in such dangerous conditions?
I'm sorry, can you repeat the question?
So how do you think the people in the industry feel about working in maybe a bit of a dangerous environment?
Uh, See, it is a basically lack of education knowledge,
Hmm.
and which is probably the one of the biggest problem in India in a developing country like us. And that is where we need need of an hour is for a safety person who can guide them, who can train them. And
Hmm.
as of now, yeah, they are working in a very dangerous condition, I would say. And probably no other developed country will be able to digest this fact. But yeah, it is going on, and probably the things are improving slowly, slowly.
Hmm.
So
That's
uh,
nice. Yeah.
hopefully, yeah, by 1 or 2 years at least, 50% of the industries will be like having a safety protocols in their
Hmm.
guidelines.
Okay. So do you think there's good workers' compensation, maybe insurance taken by the workers for their own safety?
Yes. Yeah, we have work compensation for all the workers, and I believe that most of the large industries also have, and that is very one good thing which has happened from the insurance sector, and because the accidents were happening, and they were like
Yeah.
workers were not being compensated enough, and probably lack of documents and lack of education. So now this is something which is good. Even the company comes forward and ensures that compensation is paid to the proper workers. So
Hmm.
yeah, that is a thing which has
Yeah.
done.
So do you have maintenance of the maybe the tools that you use? Is there a scheduled maintenance for to make sure everything is in working condition?
See, there are two related. One is through contractor and one is a direct labor.
Hmm.
So contractors often have their protocol in their place, but which is not fully 100%. And as a direct, yes, we have proper maintenance system, and we ensure that every 6 months the equipments are properly checked, verified, and because there are conditions in even the insurance, workman compensation insurance also, because we need to be careful, otherwise you will lose the insurance also. So basically, every 6 months you need to check all the belts and
Yeah.
tools which we are giving to our workers and everything, and ensure that they try to, at least we are not able to personally check as of now, but then probably as the technology improves, we might have the question keeps coming. How do we check? How do we check? How do we know they are regularly following it up? So as I
Hmm.
said, the special department for safety or maybe a video or a audio technology which can really help in future. And that inspection is a must requirement, I would say.
Hmm. Yeah. So what is one example of something that can be implemented to improve the safety conditions in the industry?
Uh, Regular training and one important tool which we have right now is video, and through mobile you can clear see it immediately, you can see it.
Hmm.
And so somebody has to look into this very seriously, and that is I think very efficient, easy, and fastest quick to check the whether the protocols are being followed.
Yeah.
Regular checking inspection, yeah. And yeah, from the government side, as they keep becoming strict and strict, the norms become very strict. It will, I think, probably the people of the industry themselves will change. have
Hmm.
large penalties for not following the protocol, say, and I mean the national safety standards. So that needs to be strict from the government side as the time progresses.
Hmm. So, what is a protocol or suggestion that you would give to ensure that the workers are properly educated in regards to safety and so they know what to do in case anything happens?
Yeah, this is a very tricky question because since they are not educated right now, it's very difficult to get an educated and a worker
Hmm.
both together in an industry or in a industry like us, especially where there is a high risk of for the laborers. So yeah, it is a very it's a dilemma. So we need to sort this out and ensure that at least some kind of proper training is given to them, even if they are not educated.
Hmm.
Uh, so the person who you appoint or the department you or the protocol you make, you are and you have to ensure that it is properly understood by them and properly training is given to them regularly. And then you will get a freedom from all these accidents and whatever occurrence.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it. Hmm.
All right. So, what is something you'd recommend to a startup company just starting out in industry such as yours with regards to safety? What should they maybe invest in to ensure that the
Uh,
safety of the workers is
Invest in
guaranteed?
a right person. Invest in a right people who are expert in this safety protocol documentation and even in practical use, how to put in practical use, which is also lack of knowledge for all the industry heads or directors or people who are running the show. So yeah, so those what the right. I believe there is a now this field is growing up and it's a in thing right now. So slowly, I think we'll have a lot of people who are educated in this field, and yes, that is a thing. Youngsters need to, the coming youngsters they have to ensure that they have a proper educated person in place
Hmm.
who is expert in training, documentation, and everything, and following the actual practical use.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Vora, for agreeing to this interview. It was a pleasure having you.
Thank you, Dash.